This video, possibly my most important video ever. I hope to revolutionize the way you trade and give you more wins, less stress, more free time, and stop your addiction to candle staring. My professional or more serious and seasoned leverage traders will understand this the most, but the average new person may get this too. Many trades have to go down before they win, but you are going to interfere and ruin the trade. Some of the best trades I ever had happened when I was not looking. So in this video, I am going to teach you how to trade with high leverage on cross margin, be it on the 2-bit exchange or my favorite Bitunix. Both are linked below, and I teach this explicitly in my Discord. This is revolutionary. Even if you had my consultation, this is next level. It's called the walk away. As long as your trade is protected, if your trade is protected, meaning you know the liquidation point, it doesn't matter if you're long or short, okay? Why would you stare at every tick? Every time you do that, it creates a dopamine reaction in your brain. When I've gotten wins of 300%, there's no way I would have gotten that, honestly, if I was at the computer. Absolutely no way. Because as soon as you're up like 40, 50%, you're going to close the trade. Okay, let's take 187% win. You're not there. You wake up or you come back from watching TV using what I'm going to teach you right now, or spending time with your family, and you know exactly when to go to the computer and close the trade, versus staring at every tick. Now, that 187% is a really good hit, especially if you put money in it. Okay, substantial money. Now, you don't want to be staring at the screen all day. Those days are over. We use very high leverage. First of all, this would have been considered insane. Well, when Bitcoin was $6,000 and Ethereum was $100, $104, you would have said that was insane. I'm teaching you a revolutionary new way to trade. You're addicted to staring at the candles. On that way to 184%, you're going to be up, you're going to be down. You might take a 40% win here, then put in another terrible entry and have to fight your way out of that and maybe get lucky and get out because you stared at every tick, every movement of the 3-minute candle. This channel was created upon a system I called War on the 1-Minute Chart. That worked at $10,000 Bitcoin. It worked at $50,000 Bitcoin, $60,000, $70,000 Bitcoin. But now we're at $110,000, $120,000 Bitcoin. And Ethereum is right there with it. It's in its next bull run. I've been trading more Ethereum than anything else. So let's break this down in reality and give you real life examples that you can relate to. In this example right here on the screen, all right, I had $10,000 in the wallet. On cross leverage, you might have not even known that you could be down 290%. Yeah. Now, if you close that right there because you want to save the balance of your wallet, okay, maybe it was smart, maybe it wasn't. But there's one thing I can promise you, one thing I can guarantee you, that money is gone forever. You weren't about to get liquidated, but because you were afraid, you decided to hand somebody $4,100. And you know what happens most of the time? It reverses and goes the other way. That's what we call peak pain, max pain. Now, can you still get liquidated? Of course, I don't know. You could be an idiot. Maybe you'd only watched one of my videos, and I've gotten 8 years worth of this. Maybe you're not even in my Discord with real traders, watching over my shoulder. Maybe you didn't find the links in the description box. I can't help you. I don't know you. But I can tell you, damn sure I'm not giving up that much money. At this point, you've reached the point of no return. Because, and tell me in the comments, please, has this happened to you? Where you closed a killer trade like that, you were really down, and then it reversed and went the other way. Not only would you have not lost, given up that money, but you would have had a killer win. Please talk to me. Comments, the chat, whatever. I need to know that you're out there. YouTube does everything to silence me because nobody wants you to know how to get rich. This will make you rich. You're wondering how. Let's get into the meat of it. Let me show you just in the past week. All right, here's an example. I was down. For everybody on mobile, I'm zooming for you. On an Ethereum trade. 144%. $4,800. If I closed the trade in fear of losing the rest of my wallet, getting wiped out, I just made somebody a nice donation. You probably just gave that to somebody in my testimonial room that was cheap trading against you. Yeah. So when I'm down this much, it's point of no return. At this point, I've lost so much that I don't think that I can get it back. And what I do is I go ahead and I walk away. If I walk away, I have a fighting chance. Now, my mindset starts with, what did I send to the exchange to start with? Was it money I needed to pay bills or rent or something? Or was it money that I can use to trade with like an adult? Yeah, when I send $10,000 or $20,000 there, I'm committed. I'm ready to lose it all if I have to. Not that I want to, and usually I don't. But this happens normally at high leverage. I am trying to desensitize you. Okay, I'm trying to give you a new mindset that nobody has ever taught on YouTube before, because they are not real traders. I will show you. I walked away. I used a powerful tool. In the palm of my hand is something simple. The Coinbase 1 hour chart on my phone. I didn't say an exchange chart. I didn't say anything else other than the Coinbase 1 hour chart on your phone. You are now going to be free, unshackled, unslaved. We have been enslaved to the candle, staring at the screen. You all know it. You feel it. I was human once too. I felt it. Let me show you how this trade turned out. Started to get better. And then the pump came. People, the pump came. All it does on small time frames is go up and down. Oh my God, if you close this, you are a moron. You were afraid. I can't call you a moron. You just didn't know. You were afraid. I understand. It's the same trade. How did I do it? Well, I wasn't staring at every tick. No. What I did was I put the Coinbase 1 hour chart. Hold on, I'm taking my Discord. Check this out. This is a Coinbase. Oh, that's a 1 day chart. I need the 1 hour. Hold on. Choose Bitcoin as an example. This is the Coinbase 1 hour chart. Why would I select this as your tool, your weapon of money to win and win and win? Simple. It's either, if you're short or long, it doesn't matter. If you're trapped in a trade, it doesn't matter. You're going to set your trade. You're going to protect it. Now, you can get to my Discord, learn how to do that, or see previous videos. I'm not going to go into the whole thing again, but cross leverage, high leverage for 2-bit, okay, we use 150x or 100x on Bitcoin, 100x on Ethereum. Bitunex is a little bit different. For Bitunex, we use about 90x on cross leverage for Bitcoin and Ethereum. You want to create a $300 gap between you and liquidation by sliding into your trade slowly on Ethereum. If you're going to put half your wallet in the trade, you're going to put a quarter of that in first. See what your liquidation price is and your current price. A $300 gap on Ethereum is a lot. A $3,000 gap on Bitcoin is good. Okay? You don't want more than that. If you don't want a $5,000 gap, then you didn't put enough money in the trade. Okay? With those gaps in mind, you now go to the weapon, the tool, this. If you know your liquidation point, let's say you're in a short, and your liquidation point is 19,000, and you entered at about 18.8, so you leave. Your liquidation point, no, that's a bad example. I can't give you an example like that random. I have to give you real life examples. So here, let's say you're shorting, okay? And you enter at this. You just look at this in a second. If it's a giant red line shooting down, go run to your computer and take your money. If you're longing, you look at this while you're watching Netflix, banging your wife. Banging your wife's best friend, her sister, whatever you're into. Anyway. So let's say you're long. You're stuck in a trade. You're down. Just like this, right? Why stare at it tick by tick? You might even close the trade. You might come up to 100% down and feel that it's going to go back down, oh my God, and close the trade. Walk away, have the tool in your hand, this. You'll skip all the minutia. Down 30%, up 10%, down 22%, up 5%. Why sit through that? Why be a slave to the screen? If you know your parameters, oh my God, this is groundbreaking. This is life-changing. And instead of getting small, measly 10, 20% wins, come back when there's a kill shot. I've done this for 8 years in crypto and probably 10 years in the stock and options market. I used to be, up until recently, addicted to the screen. Watching every tick. We taught people to trade on the 3-minute. Perfect entry, perfect exit. No, now we play by coordinates. Okay, and direction. I'm not going to go into all that now either. I'm trying to give you the mindset. I'm really speaking to my people because I want to change the game for you. If you see this, if you've done it, please post under this video in the comments what you've done. I hope you understand this. I can't get it across any clearer. Let's go back to the folder. Hold on. Show you this. At this point, I'm down 144%. There's nothing I can do. Don't add to a trade that's down this much. What if you continue to be wrong? You shrink your protective shield, your buffer. The $3,000 gap will be eaten alive. Do not. I've gotten wrecked by adding to trades when I was a beginner. I am allowing all of you to time travel through me. Even if you're trading for a year, 5 years, 5 weeks, 5 months, you are now getting the education of a lifetime, the latest evolution in leverage trading. If you're under me and you're using my links, this is what you get in return. Truth and winning. Imagine if you closed this trade. Imagine if you closed that trade. You gave them that money only for this to happen. Does it happen every time? Can I promise you? No. But if you skip the minutia and the gyrations, you're free. Freedom from the screen. Free at last, free at last, free at last. Freedom. Freedom from staring. Freedom from the dopamine rush up and down, feeling good, feeling bad. All you are reduced to now is your entry, your exit, and this tool. Everybody has their phone with them. I'm not saying to go on a trip. I'm not saying to trade from your phone. I'm saying to stop staring at every tick on the screen. Hold on. Let me take you here. Trade. Let's go. At 2Bit we use Never Do Demo. That will desensitize you to real trading. Everything I'm teaching you about is about sensitizing you to real money, real existence. All right, where's your chart? So let's say you're long, right? And it's dumping. You're looking at the 1 minute. You might be filled with all kinds of emotions. Back and forth, back and forth. Stop looking. Know your liquidation price and walk away. This is pure torture. Pure torture. Now you are free. As of this video, you are free. If you stayed this 13 minutes, I want you to type free at last, as well as your testimonial story, as well as if you see this. This is paradigm shifting. This is the difference between winners and losers. Take you through another journey. Here we go again. Oracle down $6,000. I am desensitized to this. I was nowhere near liquidation on this. 96x Bitcoin short. Okay? Show you what happened. Down $6,100. If I close that trade, I hand someone $6,100. Now here, same trade. It got worse, peeps. Down $8,500. So at this point, I can't leave. I can't go nowhere. I'm trapped. I closed the trade. I'm done. I walk away. Take a closer look to make sure. This just happened to me the other day. Yeah, so here we are. Entry 116. Liquidation 119. And it was pumping against me. But what did I have here? $3,000 gap. Even at 96x, people, I'm going to change your lives with this video. YouTube's not going to circulate this. They don't want you to know. All right. 8,500 down. That's the one you just seen. All right, people. Look. Remember the $3,000 gap I showed you? It's the same trade, right? Look. I walked away. And I was up 17%. Now, hey, it's not about the 17% up or the $1,000. It's about not giving them this. It's about not giving them this. Look. It's about not giving them that out of fear. Why would you give them this? Out of fear, you close the trade. Now, if you had a ridiculous entry and all that, I can't cover that. I'm talking to traders, people that are with me, people that know, people that are in my group. I won every one of these trades. I saved this folder for you. I made a video of it live. Max Payne. This just happened this week. And then, look, so we went from the big loss to this. Holy crap, hold on. Oh, people, that's not the end of the story. This is the same trade. 116, 119 liquidation. We didn't stop there. We didn't stop there. I didn't even realize this. Take a look. I didn't stop it at 17%. I was there for this, but I didn't stop. We must have been pumping high. I took us from down. This is the proof, people, the proof. Any trade can be won using this method. Sorry about that scrolling crap. I want you to see. From 8,500 down, how would you have felt if it pumped so much that you wouldn't have lost that money, but you would have had a crushing victory? 42%. A 42% win. I hope you see this. I'm losing my voice. I'm so excited. Free at last. Free at last. And the close. Close. Right at the peak. And I ran. And I won. So these Max Payne trades happen all the time for years. So it comes down to when I'm down a certain amount of money, the amount that makes you scared that you want to close the trade, that is the line of no resistance. That's when you have to walk away. You've got to have followed all the protocols first for this to work. You are eliminating the emotional tether to the candles, to watching every tick, which is pure torture. I'm telling you, as if you know your liquidation price. Why sit there and go through some kind of torture like this up and down when you could just sit and watch your 1 hour chart and know when it's time to close, especially when you're down. This is the most critical tool. I've just taught people this in my Discord. It's amazing. I'll explain to you what happened here a little bit. This Discord is free.
Oracle said, guys, if you have a trade in even at high leverage, the days of sitting there watching the screen are over. Over. You will go insane, you will lose money by doing stupid things. I want you to set your protected high leverage trade in, and then I want you to go do something, go in another room, go watch TV, eat something, I don't know, walk away. Have this in your hand.
That's the Coinbase 1 hour chart. Okay, now let's go further.
Oracle said a 1 hour chart. If you have this in your hand, you have all the power in the world. If you know what your liquidation price is, you will never have any emotional feelings anymore. It's staring at the chart and watching the PNL and watching the numbers that drives you insane, and it's what makes you want to close a trade when there's no reason to. Elevate your game, elevate your game.
Yep. So let's go further. Again, this was speech to text, speech to text. Now it's text to speech. So there might be some errors here, but this is what we do in real time. On a Saturday morning, I'm trading and training people for free. It's what I love to do.
Oracle said if you're long and you're stuck in a trade, all of a sudden you see a big fucking green line going up and the price is way up, you run to your computer and collect your money. If you're short and you see a big red line down, you run to the computer and get your money. If you're sitting in front of the computer watching the 3-minute chart and it's stagnant and you're stuck, you going to time paralysis. Up 7%, down 32%, up 2%, down 20%, down 300%, only down 150%, 5 hours later only down 80%. You know your liquidation, you stop staring at this shit and you leave even if you go to sleep and you have what you have, the chart in your phone, the 1 hour crystal clear chart, no fucking exchange charts, none of that, this crystal clear idiot proof chart. How the fuck do you think I wake up in the middle of the night and make $88,000 on a killer trade? You think I'm sitting there all night watching the trade? Are you crazy? All of this is a new revelation. I no longer have sleepless nights with trades open. I no longer worry. I no longer have to sit at the computer as a slave. I am free with the $3,000 gap for Bitcoin or $300 gap for Ethereum. I am free. You can be free too.
That's true.
Leverage. On Tuna 86x for both as long as you have the gap and cross leverage. On Tubit I run 150x on Bitcoin and 100x on Ethereum. Same rules apply.
It only goes up and down. It's so true. So true, my friend.
Mark 4, you said only goes up and down. Bravo for written above, thumbs up. Ocean Dust said this is such an incredible evolution. Thanks. Oracle said I do not go to the computer until I see movement. This doesn't matter if you're long or short, it really matters the most when you're not winning yet. Did you notice what I said? When you're not winning yet? If you sit there in front of the computer, you're going to go crazy. This is an evolution beyond anything we've ever done before. You are witnessing the changing face of crypto, and as we adapt to it, our leverage increases, our protection increases, our winning increases. No longer are we emotionally tied to the computer, to the screen, to every tick. Forget that. I don't know how many of you are understanding the evolution of this.
The other thing is that you can get much bigger wins than you can normally get. If you're sitting there and you're up 30% and it starts slipping back, you're going to close it and take the 30%. If you're up 60% and it starts slipping back on its way to 200% up, but you're there and you close it, you got 60%, great. Now you're going to re-enter and risk yourself again. Maybe it'll be a worse entry. Think about this, people. This is revolutionary.
Oracle said I realized this the other morning when I of all people closed the trade in a loss because I was in time paradox. I've also realized that my biggest wins come from when I am doing what I am teaching you to do. Walking away when I got 186% the other night. If I was at the computer, or let's say if you were at the computer, there is no way you would have gotten 186%. It is impossible unless it was a massive dump in moments. Why? Oracle said here's why: because you're a human being, because if you're up 40 or 50% you're going to want to take that, and I don't blame you. I've taught you that and that's effective. But let's say you close the 50%, enter another one, grab 20%, and then on the last one it goes against you. You may still win, but you're there and you're getting nervous and you don't want to lose your gains. That's a normal fluctuation, normal movements which will affect your mental mindset on the way to 186% win.
It's true.
If you are not there to be involved and to see the minor fluctuations, you are no longer controlled by the screen. That's it. No longer being controlled by the screen. God damn it, that's it. For fucking years I was a slave to the screen. You have no idea how revolutionary this is.
It's the truth. If you stayed here 23 minutes, congratulations to you. I hope you have YouTube Premium, no ads for you. What are my people saying? These are people experienced. They paid me for consultations years ago, and they're still with me today winning.
Roger 458 said staring at the screen has made me lose my mind before, so this is great stuff. Z-Man said the recent ideas you have shared have helped me go from dust to little guy. Ocean Dust said not being tied to the screen is freedom. How incredible. Thanks. Sandancer said I had one of my biggest wins the other day with ETH, as I had to walk away due to it going against me, and using the Coinbase app one was able to check on it now and again and chill out. On my last check, seeing it had pumped, I was able to close in a win.
These are real people.
Endless Combat said in the last few months, if anyone has been trading constantly, sticking their eyes to screen on high dopamine, and if they had to describe their experience, they can't deny what O is trying to teach us. It's a fact.
Bigger wins, more freedom, less losses, less anxiety, stress, and staring at the screen. No longer will we be slaves. Free at last, free at last. This all happened this morning. I had to share it with everyone.
Oracle said we were slaves, you couldn't stop staring at the screen, you couldn't leave the house, you couldn't have time with your family. What was supposed to give you freedom enslaved you. My new system allows us to have freedom and win a hell of a lot more money. No more will we have emotional attachment. Now I figured out how to free the average person's mind, and this is it. Walk away, know your parameters, come back with the money is due. If you're not winning yet, come back, this is not a promise. Oracle said it all goes back to the basis of it only goes up and down. I've had a trade in for over a day already at 80x, it's gone the whole range of up and down, but no time did it come anywhere near to liquidating me, so why should I close it? Why should I even look at it? It's ranging from 280% down to 100% down. When it's done cooking I will go and extract the meal. Very simple, this is revolutionary. I've won massive trades by doing this. JG said thanks. Oh, this is definitely a game changer. I am admittedly a screen slave. I will implement this new strategy in my daily trading to break from this slavery.
And also, it prevents crypto ass. Yes, gaining weight from sitting in the chair staring at the screen. Go out, go for a walk around the park, and then when you're up, you check the 1 hour chart. Oh my God, my trade must be exploding. You run home like a demon. I never trade on my phone. We're not in Mumbai. We can trade on computers where we can see what's going on. Billionaire Faith, what do you think of it?
Billionaire Faith said, Oracle, this is a very profound revelation in trading strategy and more achievable for someone like me with 2 kids and everything I have going on. I remember when I first started watching you and you would do those amazing cross-leverage trades and make like over 30k in one trade. And be able to not have to be so worried about the shorter dumps. Thanks for always bringing us up to date with you on knowledge and evolving us alongside with you and not leaving us behind. You're truly a great person and second to none teacher and trader. We will forever be grateful for the time and energy you put in. Ocean Dust said the ability to read direction, fire the shot with coordinates and walk away for the win is super effective and incredible. We haven't had freedom like this before. This is just awesome.
Wow. Wow. Alright, so let's go on.
Oracle said no longer will you have to try to force movement, no longer we flip-flop and direction, no more giving up your life energy. Especially when you're down in a trade. I am the master of being down in a trade. It's made me emotionally detached. I could not explain to you all for years how to become emotionally detached. Now I can explain to you exactly how to do it. This is the way, this is the future. Canon Claude said LOL, put that DTU post on voice chat, like O is speaking directly to my soul.
Coffeetographer, what's going on?
Coffeetographer said I haven't been at the desk to trade the last couple of days. Had my testers in to just track movement, but the real game changer is that CB chart. The 4 coins I'm watching right there showing me in real time direction, the move, or the lull kept to right and buy price.
I only look at one.
And I won't be able to trade with focus for another 2 to 3 days. Man of Destiny said this helps a lot. Oh, staring at the screen can be mentally exhausting, not to mention the crypto ass you get. Walking away is so simple yet so powerful. While the masses of noob traders stare and self-sabotage their trades, the wolves walk away like bad asses and come back only to collect the money.
Yes. We are getting it. We are evolving.
Go Hard said this is all gold.
When this happened, do you think I was there? No. Honestly, I fell asleep. I went to sleep. But I sleep with my phone. And when I seen the big damn line, I ran to the computer and took the money. Shake it out, baby. So I've chronicalized everything for my people. It all begins here, so when they come in to the green room, they can capture all of this. It's an epic lesson. Oh, well, the trades you can't see. They're too big for YouTube. But for every one of them, you can come in, they're life-changing. I wasn't there. Walking away, eliminating the emotional component, becoming emotionally detached until you win. It's epic. I look forward to all your feedback. If your comment does not appear, it is the people at YouTube that don't want you to get rich. I will find you in spam and remove you and put your comment where it belongs, and then I will leave you a heart. Everyone speak freely, both in the live chat and in the comments. I don't care if you like the video. I don't care for likes. I have no memberships. There's no t-shirts and mugs for sale. I don't care about AdSense. I care to hear your feedback only. Those who respond evolve with me. The rest of you will become crypto carnage. Here's Johnny Boy, legend. A legend that has been with me for years, 5 years.
Johnny Boy said definitely. Oh. Thanks, I learned that walk away a long time ago from you. I've made some crazy hits by simply not staring at the screen.
This is my consultation thing. I don't care if you buy it or not. I don't need your money. Okay, you need me. You need to learn from me. I don't care. I'm showing you this. Go all the way down here. Johnny Boy from 2021. I don't even update this website. I don't advertise. I don't care. You're either with me or you're not. The opportunity's here. It's not a handout. It's a hand up. I am so on fire today. Limitless is real. Those who know, know. Those who do not know will dwell in the darkness. If you're able to find the links to get into my Discord or to trade on 2Bit or Bitunex, congratulations. When you start here with the daily trade updates, you'll find my postings, okay, every day. And here I just talked about this whole thing. I'm going to wrap up with this one more time. No more being slaves. Maybe you'll get it. Maybe you won't.
Oracle said at everyone, I've just created a very lengthy post in the green room that changes everything we've ever known.
Line.
For years and years as a trader I've been a slave screen every minute by minute candle they robbed my freedom. We are no longer slaves, we have evolved. This has to do with trading the coordinates, proper wallet management, the $3,000 gap for Bitcoin or $300 gap for Ethereum, proper leverage, and most of all here is the big one. Walking away. Crypto trading has evolved even at 86x for Bitcoin or Ethereum with the gap, Bitunex 150x with the gap on 2Bit. You have really good protection. I went on to explain how the other night when I got 184% win in my sleep, I would have never gotten that if I was at the computer. What I'm going to tell you now is revolutionary as long as you know your liquidation point and the price, whether you're long or short, but most of all if you are trapped in a trade you must do this. 1. Know your liquidation price. 2. Use the Coinbase 1 hour chart. I said the Coinbase 1 hour chart, I said no other exchange. The reason for this is it makes it so simple that even a moron can do it. I will attach an example. It's either going to be a big green line up or big red line down, that's it. For many years, even before crypto, as a trader I would stare at the screen. I know you are all human, you stare at that damn screen constantly, that's why you're not winning as much as you could be winning. What I'm going to teach you is revolutionary. That 184% win that I made is nothing but it's the mental mechanics behind it that are the evolution. If you are in that trade and you were there watching it, most likely you would have messed it up. Even at these high leverages, Bitcoin seems to move very slowly. If you are at the chart at the computer watching every tick on the way to 184% win, so many things are going to happen that are going to throw you off. All of these things are emotional. You may add to a trade, you may close it in a loss, you may close it at 50% when instead of 184%, which is fine, that's what I taught you, and then you might go in again and grab another 40%, or you might have a terrible entry and mess it all up. What's the point of all this? Stop staring at the screen. When you put your trade in with conviction and you're on cross leverage and have high enough speed, if it seems slow or you're not winning right away, walk away. I don't care what you do, walk away, but in your hand I want you to have that simple 1 hour chart. When you see it goes up a lot, and let's say it's over a whole number, and you had a login, run to the goddamn computer and get your money. When you see it's down a lot and you had a shorted, run to the computer and get your goddamn money. You have no reason to ever stare at a chart again. You can now make money while you go watch Netflix or go in the other room, do some chores, go get some sun, bang a dwarf, whatever. This is revolutionary. Some of you may get it, some of you may not. Those of you who understand will be discussing this in chat, the rest of you will just be donating your crypto to those who get it. Staring at the screen plays so many tricks on your mind that you will drain your wallet. You may even flip-flop from long to short. Try my system, it will blow your mind. Limitless is real.
Before we go, let's see what my guys are saying. This is in real time right now.
Max Davies 888 said, "Oh, thank you for teaching this new strategy to us. It is epic and on a whole different level, unknown to man. I entered a short on BTC last night and went to bed, and I woke up this morning in profit with very little risk of liquidation because of my $3,000 gap. I never could do this before and had to either close out my trades before bed or stay up all night watching it.
Free at last.
You have given me back
Free
my freedom.
At last.
Laddie said you've changed my life for the better. Oracle, don't ever believe what you say isn't received. Much love, bro.
You've been on the money, bro. No one can fuck with you. No one can say anything about you, no matter what it is, including myself.
In the crypto world, ooh, so many ICOs, you need to know who to trust, ooh. A lot of them are schemers, but we are. If it seems I'm not with you, girl, it's because I'm busy in the crypto world. Ooh, so many ICOs, you need to know who to trust, ooh. A lot of them are schemers, but we are demons, rebels with a cause. We are demons. All when they're no, we loyal to the wolf pack. A lot of them are schemers, but we are demons, rebels with a cause. We are demons. You have to be careful in these times. They will sell you out for bitcoins. They will rob you blind. Them are wicked and evil mankind. Wicked Babylonians will take your Litecoin, your Ethereum, and treat you like they think you are really dumb. Whoa. A lot of them are schemers, but we are demons, rebels with a cause. We are demons. When we say wolves, we don't mean the ones in shit clothing. We mean the one who sees his brother and tell him that he really, really love him. He don't put no one below him. No, everyone is equal. Demons. A lot of them are schemers, but we are demons. Rebels with a cause. We are demons.
This is a time when most animals struggle simply to survive. But it is also a time when one animal truly comes into its own. This is the time of the wolf.
Oracle out.